Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders is the victim of a left-wing conspiracy theory, alleging he, too, is an agent working on behalf of the Kremlin. One America's Salvi takes a look at how the story could foreshadow a fierce 2020 primary.
As Democrats prepare for a 2020 challenge to President Trump, familiar attacks are being levied against candidates who could possibly challenge the status quo. Columnist Virginia Heffernan published an article on Saturday making unfounded accusations against Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders, accusing him of being a Russian operative. Heffernan cites the indictment of former Trump campaign advisor Roger Stone, saying he's the king of third-party spoiler candidates, adding that so is Sanders. The article seems to suggest Sanders could have been a Russian agent who only entered the 2016 election to hurt Hillary Clinton and her presidential aspirations.
I am proud to be a Democrat. I've been a Democrat for decades. I have supported Democrats. I've worked for Democrats. Bernie's not a Democrat.
The conspiracy reinforces allegations made by Hillary Clinton following her failed 2016 presidential bid, putting much of the blame on the Vermont senator.
I know what it's like to win, and I know what it's like to lose. And when I lost to Barack Obama, I immediately turned around. I endorsed him. I worked for him. I convinced my supporters to vote for him. I didn't get the same respect from my primary opponent.
The recent attacks against the progressive lawmaker echo those made against President Trump, with critics saying the support is a product of foreign interference. The columnist also alludes to the idea that Sanders and his supporters were nothing more than bots, with the sole aim of taking down the Clinton campaign. The allegations come as reports suggest supporters of Sanders have recently taken aim at other establishment candidates, such as Senator Kamala Harris.
I think a lot of what he churned up in the primary campaign was very hurtful in the general election against me. And I see him doing the same thing. I see him, with his supporters. He doesn't disown the things they say about, some of my favorite Democrats, people like Kamala Harris.
The criticisms of Harris come in response to the not-so-progressive tactics she used while serving as California's Attorney General, in which she upheld wrongful convictions despite multiple allegations of misconduct, including evidence tampering. However, Clinton has credited the criticisms to gender.
They were just attacked, and the attacks were so sexist about, well, you're supporting a woman because you're a woman, and it just never really got to the
these
facts.
Are the Bernie bros, so
well, yes, and they're still out there.
But perhaps the criticisms are misplaced, as Sanders supporters have also reportedly taken aim at potential 2020 presidential hopeful Beto O'Rourke. Many members of the Democrat Party believe O'Rourke, a traditionally moderate member of the left, will likely try to frame himself as a champion of progressive candidates, rivaling himself against the likes of Sanders. While neither Sanders, O'Rourke, or Clinton have declared a presidential run, the behind-the-scenes infighting could foreshadow a vicious 2020 primary. Salvi, One America News.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.